And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Filmation Spotlight, the show that throws a harsh, critical light on Filmation Studios, the studio that brought you the Saturday mornings you just can't forget no matter how badly you want to try. Today, ladies and gentlemen, by popular demand, and by popular we mean nobody asked for it, it's 1968's The Archie Show, because who does not like Archie Bunker?
Yeah.
It's not Archie Bunker. It's Archie from Riverdale.
Whose borderline is problematic. I'm sorry.
It is a little problematic, but I will say this is a step up from the last one we looked at. The
well,
Archie
I'm just going to put it
hour.
out there. I would never trust my daughter in the company of Archie, Jughead, any of them.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Especially Randy.
Especially not Randy, even though it is a friend of ours, given the voice. But we'll talk about that.
Well, yeah, but the character's a bit date R word for me.
Just a lot.
Yeah, he would put something in Betty or Veronica's drink. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What is this roof and all? I'm feeling dizzy. Reggie, can I have this shake? I just ate a hamburger. Oh no.
All right, so we are going all the way back to the year 1968 when the Beatles were breaking rules, the Monkees were breaking up, and Filmation was about to break Saturday morning with a little show called The Archie Show. It premiered September 14th, 1968 on CBS, kicking off what is now commonly known as the golden age of Saturday morning cartoons. The writer of this show was George Gladier, who was a longtime Archie's comic writer.
Right.
So we were getting comic book writers in this, and the staff was also fleshed out with Filmation staffers. But I mean, come on, let's face it. Every single episode was Archie tries to date Veronica, Jughead eats a burger, and Reggie's a jackass, and then a music video because of course it is.
I just remember being very young, 4 or 5, when I first saw this in reruns or whatever, and really loving the show. It was one of my pre-5, I remember it being one of my favorite cartoons of that period.
Well, that would be one. It was product placement, which kids love. And two, Hal Sutherland was behind it. Hal Sutherland, yes, that Hal Sutherland, the guy who was behind the Star Trek animated series and Fat Albert, 2 of Filmation's best series. The guy basically made your whole childhood. But here's our voice cast. Dallas McKinnon as Archie Andrews. I have no idea who that is. Howard Morris as Jughead Jones. Yes, the same one who worked with Sid Caesar and voiced a million Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Oh, wonderful.
Jane Webb, who, as every single female who worked for Filmation, voiced every single female character.
Yes.
She was Betty, she was Veronica, and almost the entire female cast. And then, of course, the great John Irwin, the voice of He-Man, the greatest hero in the universe, playing the greatest villain in the universe, Reggie Mantle.
Reggie.
Because
I called him Randy. Reggie.
Even Skeletor would look at Reggie and go,
"Oh my God, turn it down a little bit. Don't you have any morals?"
So this show was special for many reasons. Number one, the music was produced by Don Kirshner, who had just come off of working with the Monkees. So this guy had he had somewhat of a history with fictional bands. And in 1969, the Archie single Sugar Sugar, which was featured in the TV show, hit number 1 on the Billboard Top 100 and sold over 6 million copies worldwide.
Okay.
A fictional band of teenagers outsold Led Zeppelin that year. Forget it, Gorillaz. Forget it. No, Archie and the gang were first.
Okay, this is where I have the Mandela effect, and I went down a rabbit hole the other day. Can you name the episode that Sugar Sugar featured in?
I have no idea.
There is no record. The Mandela effect is we all thought it was part of a cartoon, but it never was part of the show.
Okay.
It was made independently, and then they made a film clip for it.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing the Archie cartoon sing it, and I could have sworn it wasn't an episode. So if there's a Mandela effect, you and I have jumped universal train tracks together.
Well, I think that's the case because I spent ages trying to find it, and nobody, and people asking the same question. So that's always a sign like something is iffy here, because none of us can find what episode this thing is in. If somebody knows, please let me know, because my brain needs to know it did exist in an episode. Otherwise, this is the Matrix moment for me.
I swear I saw it in an episode one time.
So did I.
I didn't know that Sugar Sugar was an Archie's original. I thought they were doing a cover of Sugar Sugar, or they were doing a lip sync to it. I didn't know it was
very
actually their
normal in
song.
cartoons back then. Like to do that, to take popular songs and redo them, and but no, Sugar Sugar was theirs. They just happened to hit gold, and it doesn't surprise you because
it's a good song.
Yeah,
it is. It's a good song.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise you because the guy who was involved with the Monkees. I mean, the reason the Monkees worked so well is because their music was such like top 40 friendly. And Sugar Sugar is the ultimate.
Had so many great songs.
Yeah, I mean, Sugar Sugar is almost the ultimate pop song.
Yep.
Everyone loves it. Everyone still loves it. It's probably the 4th song I ever downloaded on my Spotify. So there you go.
Here's another interesting fact for you. The Archie Show was the first Saturday morning cartoon to feature a laugh track.
Ah, interesting.
So before Scooby-Doo, before all the Hanna-Barbera
Jabberwocky, or not Jabberwocky.
Yeah, before
Jabberjaw and
before all them, Filmation did it first with the Archie Show, because nothing says funny like canned laughter after Jughead eats another hamburger and you're sitting there going, why is that funny?
I remember as a kid not even noticing laugh tracks till I was about 8 or 9. And it was the first time I'd really become conscious of, hang on a minute, something ain't right here. But prior to then, I was just watching cartoons. And, it just felt like background noise. But you get to that certain age where you're going, hang on, how's the live studio audience underwater with the rest of the snorks?
That was me, and it was Scooby-Doo for me, because that was my entire childhood, was running home from school and watching Scooby-Doo. Even though I'd seen the episode a million times, I wanted to see Scooby-Doo. But yeah, I remember sitting there, and I guess my brain, the way it works with, I have to follow these specific set of rules. And I remember hearing the laugh track one day thinking, how did that work? Did they record the voices in front of an audience? And then whenever somebody said, no, they just used pre-recorded laughter. I was like, that's dishonest.
Well, you'd have to say Scooby-Doo probably needed a laugh track, because my gut instinct says if you removed the laugh track from Scooby-Doo, it may come off genuinely scary at times for too scary for kids.
You are right. Especially that first season. That first season
was
really.
So you would have legitimate scares. Yeah.
I love Scooby-Doo so much. Oh my gosh. We're going to start talking about Scooby-Doo here in a minute. Let's go back to the Archies. So another fun fact for you was that parents thought the show was wholesome, even though it was a little bit mean. It wasn't as mean as like the Archie's Funnies, but it was still kind of mean. A lot of critics criticized the show because they said it was just a half-hour commercial to sell Archie records. Right. And it was. I mean,
Archie comic books and
Archie comic
merch.
books. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. He-Man was a glorified commercial for toys, but I still love it. Still love it.
That benefited from the deregulation, didn't it? And at this time, I think
Reagan.
You did something right, Reagan.
I just
like
want to make a cartoon that sells toys.
This is a fine TV series. In fact, out of all the Filmation, bar Bill Cosby and some of the better ones we've spoken about, Fat Albert, I mean, this is a good quality for Filmation. This is better quality than some of the other stuff they were pumping out. Because at the end of the day, even though the jokes, well, they're not low-hanging fruit. They've fallen on the ground or rotting. That's the jokes they're using. At least there's stuff laid in there. They're trying to make literally laughing, but with the Archies in many ways. Like, it's still got that skit comedy element. There's no real plot to the episodes. It's just one vignette to the next vignette. And it works, and you get a song in there. People chase around each other for a little bit. Boom, 22 minutes and you're out. It's still a better standard than a lot of stuff that was being made by not only Filmation at the time, but other animation studios. I bet you it was a big hit, right, Jace? It was a big hit at the time.
Well, I mean, it was decent hit. I mean, certainly the fact that that one song became like top 100, number one,
Yeah.
certainly
Helped a
helped.
lot.
I'm not sure exactly how many seasons this ran, but I can check it out real quick. It looks like it ran from 1968 until, oh my goodness, it only ran for 17 episodes, 1968 to 1969.
Well, there you go.
However,
Wow.
it did lead into the Archie cinematic universe that turned into Archie's TV Funnies and Sabrina the Teenage Witch and the U.S. of Archie and the Archie Comedy Hour. And my gosh,
Josie.
why were there were so many Archie?
Josie the Pussycats are Archie
Josie and the Pussycats, yeah.
which became a
I think that they were at Hanna-Barbera at that time. So
were they?
They did kind of jump ship. Just like the Super Friends did. Yeah.
Yeah, that always still gets me to this day. Which animation studio made this one? But we get there. But look, I still have good vibes about it. What I saw about it is very much a product of its time. Unfortunately, the Archies is very much feels like 1955, and they've never really done anything to change that aesthetic. Even though they were trying to talk with groovy dialogue, it's aesthetically 1955 Archies.
Yeah,
I
never.
And anyone in the 60s wearing that Jughead get up probably would have got beaten up by hippies. It was so out of fashion.
I never really watched Riverdale.
The new one.
Yeah, that has got to be the most successful and audacious update to Archie.
I hear it's insane. I hear it's just off the wall insane. Yeah.
Now I have memories of the new Archies from the 90s where they basically like aged the characters down and then gave them like 90s fashion. And I remember even back then I was like, oh, this is so cringe.
It's around the time they did the Flintstones kids too, wasn't it?
Yes. Now the Flintstones kids was okay. I did not mind the Flintstones kids. But the new Archies were just not great. That was not good.
You can only de-age the only characters you could de-age and get away with it were the Muppets. Sorry. Everything else never felt right. Muppet Babies rules.
Kids weren't that bad. Yeah, no, I didn't like Tom and Jerry kids. I didn't like
No,
I didn't
there
like
is
the
only
Baby
Muppet
Looney
Babies.
Tunes. Yeah, Muppet Babies was definitely peak. That was something.
Yeah, that
something
is
special.
it. That's it.
Disney, put that on Disney Plus. What are you doing? Put it on Disney Plus, you jerks.
What? Like, of all the controversy Disney's been dealing with this week, this is big. Are you telling me Muppet Babies is not on their streaming service?
I do not believe it's on their streaming service.
I'm trying so hard now not to swear. I know I'm not allowed to swear much, but I really want to swear about this.
Babies will make our dreams.
I mean, that's got some of the finest storytelling in any cartoon period at the time. And the first genuine crossovers.
Yes. I will never forget the Star Wars episode aired in prime time.
Yeah,
and it was a big thing. We all stopped. Okay, it says it's on Disney Plus. Hold on, let me see. I'm booting up Disney Plus right now because I know it was not on there earlier.
My anxiety levels cannot cope.
Oh God, it's this version of Muppet Babies, this abomination.
No,
that's what they have right now. I hate you, Disney. I hate you so much. Where is Muppet Babies?
The second reason why I think he sucked this week.
Oh, well, you can go to archive.org and watch all the episodes if you want to. Stick it to the man.
You're not going to give it to us. You leave us no other choice. Didn't have this problem with the Archies, mind you. The Archies I found for free on YouTube.
Yes.
No copyright strikes. They're being very nice about it. Excellent.
Yeah, well, nobody cares.
We do.
People are still watching the Archie Show from the 60s? Really?
And
unironically?
We care, mate. And the few dozen people who are going to watch this care as well.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so I know everybody watching this is wondering the same thing. I thought you said that we were going to do Batman this week. Well, I've got to own up to a mistake. I accidentally read ahead in the schedule. We're actually doing Batman next time. And I promise we will do Batman next time. It'll be the New Adventures of Batman. versus the new adventures of, the old adventures of Batman, which are just like the new adventures, but they're older.
Yeah. I do not remember this version of Batman whatsoever. So,
I remember.
yes, okay, you're setting me up for ultimate disappointment with that look.
Oh,
I can feel it.
It's not disappointment. It's the camp of the day. That's all it is. It's just the
Hey,
camp
look,
of the day.
as long as we get some Batmite, I'm good. Just give me some
do get
Batmite.
I do believe Batmite is in the show. If not this show, it's in a later Filmation show.
Bring on Batmite because
Batmite.
he's the Scrappy Doo of Batman.
Yes, but I will say Batman the Brave and the Bold did Batmite right. Because one, you got Paul Rubens to do it, and two, Batmite knew he was in a TV show the whole time.
Yeah.
And that ending episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold, where Batmite is trying to get the show canceled, is one of the funniest, most meta things ever. I mean, bringing in the dude from Married with Children, McKinley, whatever his name is.
Ted McKinley.
McKinley, getting him to like replace John DiMaggio as the voice of Aquaman and giving Batman a son and all these toyetic vehicles and a wife and everything. Is
very smart.
Funniest
it's a great
thing.
show.
I just love
and you know what? We live in a world where Batmite on the big screen is more than a 50% possibility. In the next 10 years,
he's been referenced
he's
already
a big
in
fan.
Peacemaker. Yeah.
And James Gunn is a huge fan of the character. We know it's going to happen.
If Batmite ends up in a Batman movie in the James Gunn universe, I won't even be mad. I want him to be the first threat. I want him to be the first threat that the Justice League has to face.
Look what he does, James Gunn. He makes us cry over the weirdest things. Like a half metal bunny. Like the dies, we cry over the weirdest stuff because James Gunn knows how to handle it. So Batmite would be amazing.
Yeah, they need to do a big screen adaptation of World's Funniest, where Batmite and Mr. Mixie Splitlick get into a fight and they end up like destroying the multiverse in the process. And they destroy every single. They destroy like the old Dark Knight Returns, and they destroy Kingdom Come, and they destroy Batman the animated series, and they're just like blowing everything up.
Good.
And then they end up at DC Comics, and they end up blowing up that universe as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's hilarious.
Well, do you think there would ever be a possibility they could do a multiversal type of thing with Filmation? Don't know. They have the opportunity for the crossover, right? We have we had one crossover with She-Ra and He-Man in the Filmation universe. That's fair to say. We've always said Brave Star is adjacent.
Yeah, Brave Star and He-Man exist in the same universe. I can't.
Yeah, they could just be over the next galaxy over.
Yeah, I would even say He-Man, Brave Star, and Black Star are all in the same.
Black Star would be another one as well. There you go. So you do have a multiverse.
Yeah, we could do the Filmation multiverse. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
We're all in.
Who's head of Filmation these days?
No head is there. I mean, it's done. I think it's.
That's right.
Yeah, we can maybe start it up again.
Well,
is it believable if you have actually seen the building that they made all those shows from? It's a very modified, ordinary, boring.
It was a storage shed, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I had
rented out like 2 or 3 storage sheds.
3 or 4 floors apparently would house everything when they were at their peak.
Well, and, you had one woman providing all the female characters. You had like 3 writers who were all crying, and Hal Sutherland and Lou Scheimer just going more.
I mean, it was the biggest animation studio at one point for a period there in the 70s, one of the biggest in the world. And it was run by like a little independent film studio, like Roger Corman or Troma Films. It was that kind of low-key, low budget.
And look what they achieved. They did do feature films, and we are going to take a look at a few of them in the near future.
I know, that's crazy. That's what I forget, and that's what I can't wait.
They were kind of naughty feature films too.
Oh, naughty! I love it.
They were trying to go for the adult audience.
Well, if any of you guys watch my other channel, which I only really deal with adult material, that's pretty on brand for me, so I'm okay with that.
Yes, I mean it's not like heavy metal, like naughty, but it's pretty suggestive. I will say that.
There you go.
So yeah, one day that'll come up. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you join us on Patreon by going to the video description and clicking on the link below. You can give us $5 a month or more and continue to fund this madness and nonsense.
Agreed.
Yes. So, and of course, be sure to join us next time on Filmation Spotlight when we look at Batman, the new adventures of Batman.
Man, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's the only dance move I've ever known.
Stop it.